Hey team, today I want to talk to you about strength and what we're trying to achieve in a class sense when we're doing a strength piece. Generally there's two kind of variations we've got here. Either a test, so we're testing over a certain amount of sets what your max will be for lifting X amount of reps. So that may be testing a 1 rep max, 5 reps, 3 reps, 10 reps, whatever you choose for that day. And that is purely a test, really to see how strong you are in that movement. They come up every couple of months. We're not too focused on that. But what is important about those is knowing what those maxes are so we can work through things like this and actually build those maxes and get stronger. Now, getting stronger doesn't mean getting bigger. It doesn't mean getting bulkier. All it means is getting stronger in that movement. So what we train here in the gym, you can then also be stronger in normal life. Things like getting up and down off the couch would be perfect for a squat. Things getting in and out of the car, situations like that, we can relate to squatting. Now, when we're trying to build on that strength, we will use simple formats like 5 sets of 5 or 5 sets of 3 or whatever it may be. Now, this example here is to show you why it is not beneficial to try and lift as heavy as you can every time you come in. Obviously, we've got the injuries and all that kind of stuff that go along with it, but purely just out of a muscle building and a muscle growing sense, this is probably the easiest way to explain it. Now, we've got two options here. We're doing a back squat, okay? You've got 5 sets of 5 reps. Now, let's say your 1 rep max, and knowing your 1 rep max is 100 kilos, if you come into a class and you do 1 set at 50 kilos, 1 at 60, 1 at 70, 1 at 80, and then your final set at 90. You've lifted that 5 times, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Now, you've lifted 90 kilos by the end, but if we do 5 times 5, you've moved 250 kilos worth of weight in that 1 set. Now, in this set, you've worked 300, and so on and so on. So at the end here, you've lifted 450 kilos. Those all added up. So in your complete set for that day, your 5 sets of 5, your total is 1,750 kilograms. Okay? Now, that might be good to try and get a 1 RM or to try and reach for a 1 RM, but you're not being as efficient as you could be, and you're not actually going to build as much strength as you would in this scenario here. So this is a far better way to go about it. Now, if we warm up and then we do 1 set of 5 at 85 kilos, another one at 85, another one at 85. So you're doing 5 sets of 5 at 85 kilos or 85%. Now, in this example here with a 1 RM of 100, you're lifting each set 425 kilos. Times that by 5 sets, you have a total of 2,125 kilos. So just in one example, over the same amount of reps, you are lifting over 300 kilos more, meaning you are building the strength. So I dare say, if you continue to work like this, that's going to change. That 100 kilos is going to go up because you've put in the hard yards here. Sometimes we might say, I want you to do 5 sets of 3 reps at 90%. Okay? So, once again, doing this, you might feel fantastic at the end of the day, knocking out one of them, but you've also run the risk of getting injured. You're pushing your body too far. Where here, the load's lighter than what you've lifted up here, but overall, you're lifting more what we call tonnage, okay? So more weight over each set. And that is what is really important about building strength. Now, this is one example for back squat. Imagine if we had 10 repetitions here, or imagine if we had a situation where you're in a rehab situation and you're trying to build that specific movement. The same principles apply where we want to take the weight a little bit less, but work on perfect technique. But overall, you can see you are going to be lifting more weight, okay? Meaning you are going to get stronger. Now, you're not going to get bulkier, okay? You're going to get stronger and leaner, okay? If you want to get bulkier or you want to lose more weight, let me know, because we can change what we're doing here, and it's not anything to do with your strength, it's to do with calories in and calories out. But that's a video for another time. Focus on the strength. when you come in, ask your coach, are we trying to test a 1RM or a 5RM, or are we trying to treat it as a normal strength set? This goes for Olympic lifting, this goes for any kind of what we call progressive overload. So let's focus now, keep it simple, let's focus on this. Every time you come in, we are not going for a 5-rep max, okay? We are trying to work on percentages and build up in strength. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. If it's confused you even more, let me know and I'll try and explain it in a different way, guys. But have a chat with one of the coaches, have a catch with me, a chat with me, and we can explain it in a bit more detail. I try to keep it as quick as I can, but any questions, let me know. Have a good day, guys.